Hello, good evening, and welcome. It is our regular multiplayer night. We had a night off last night because Rob was doing airport runs or some boring shit instead. But we're back with our regular multiplayer. We go on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which is more than enough for you good people. And as ever, I'm top of the table, 5 points clear. And Robert is chasing me down, 5 points behind. But he did beat me in the head-to-head game, which I'm calling an anomaly. Here it is, 4-0. He beat me 4-0 away, and then I immediately won the next 3 games after that. But anyway, good evening, Robert.
Good evening. Yeah, if I don't beat you often, but if I do, you just keep on winning after that. So I'm still two to 5 points behind. So because of my draws, so everything back to normal.
Well,
Yeah, well,
but you're in it. You're in the fight.
yeah, I am. I guess I am. Kinda. We'll see.
Well, you are, because you've
Well,
lost 2 and I've lost 1. So
yeah.
good evening, Hannah.
I'm number
Good
2
evening.
again.
Good evening.
Good evening, Hannah.
You are the first. Hannah is the first. But let's continue our adventure.
All right.
Anything could happen. Don't forget. Do you remember I put out a weakened team against Monaco, and I drew 1-1 at home. So I actually drew a home game. So,
Yeah.
things are happening. We are good. Thank you. I can't speak for Robert. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Good as well. Been having a headache the last 2 days, but today it's over.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It's a funny
Hope
time
you
of the
guys
month
are
for
well.
Robert. He's been feeling
Anna.
very hormonal. It's giving him a headache.
Yeah, well, when I beat you 4-0, I feel the hormone rush.
That's ages ago. That's ancient history. That was 4 games ago.
Yeah.
Right.
But I will just
I've got a tricky game. I've got Inter. Who have you got?
Genoa. No, Verona away.
Banana skin for you then.
Yeah, as always.
I'm desperately
After a good match,
hoping Robert drops some points so I can have a nice chill out session. So, 5 points does buy me a bit of space. Jesus, it's December the 1st. My voice went really up an octave then. But I just realised we're going to have the transfer window probably at the end of today's session.
That's good because I desperately need to get the bigger squad.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm swimming around in money, so.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is ridiculous. Thank God I'm streaming this. Hi Jamie. Wait till you see this shit. Robert, you're gonna have to. This is ridiculous. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
New sponsorship deal confirmed. We've announced a new official North American partnership with a major financial services company. The 1-year partnership worth 194 million will give supporters in the region further ways to engage and show their support for the club through branded products and promotion.
Wow.
194 million. I cannot remember something so massive. It almost feels like, I'm going to be honest, it almost feels like because I was so far in debt, I was 224 million in debt, they've come up with that for me. And it
Yeah.
says here, the very next message is our latest financial fair play calculations to check the club will pass regulations for the current period. We remain committed to the approach of careful financial management to avoid sanctions. I mean, Robert, what do you think about that? Yeah, I'm
excited.
I'm 34 million. I'm now 34 million in the red.
I'm excited to see what that means in the transfer kitty.
I've only got 15.
Only 15? It's because of sales.
The whole entire,
window?
let me just be clear with you, the whole entire amount of that 194 million went to wiping my debt, basically. So now my FFP, which I was failing, now says current 105 million. I've made 105 million profit and it's projected to be 118 million. Basically, they've wiped my debt for me. Do you not think that's a bit of a stitch up? Do you not think that kind of shouldn't happen? It's like the game just bailed me out, if you see what I mean.
Nah, you know what I think? That happens in football, so it's part of this game as well. Sometimes clubs are...
Okay, let me just run those numbers by you again.
Happens.
It's a 1-year sponsorship, 1 year only, for 194 million. Who would pay 194 million to sponsor a team for 1 year only? Think about that.
Yeah, it's good for you. Good for you, mate. I just keep on doing my stuff.
I know.
But I think it's cool.
I needed to say it though, because it's cleared my major stress thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're now. I'm just trying to say, I think it's a bit unfair because you're in massive debt still, aren't you?
Yeah, but at least I'm in the green, so back to green zone. So.
Oh, are you?
But yeah.
What is your overall balance?
Yeah.
Your financial balance.
Wait, I'm in the match.
Oh, sorry.
Set up picture. We are overall balance. Let's see, minus 122 mil. But I'm still in. But I'm back to green zone.
Minus 122. Yeah. Well, my advice to you is keep piling on the debt, and maybe you'll get a huge sponsorship thing like I did to wipe it.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, I've got Inter and I'm at home, so this is quite a big one.
Crazy. Still crazy. After all these years. Oh. A couple of my center backs, they need the rest, so I'm playing some youngsters. That's a bit risky away. There we have the banana skin.
I think that I can't believe you not, like, if that had happened the other way around, I would be calling you a jammy bastard and going on and on about it, and you just completely take it in your stride.
Yeah, that is part of football, you know. Happens. I just have to work even harder as my take on it. Work even harder on my things and try to get the same. Work with my economy.
I don't think Jamie heard it. I don't think, because I'm sure he would have reacted. 194 million.
Oh, that's crazy. I have to say it's crazy, but yeah.
So Inter have got Meslier in goal, and they've got João Gomez, Fabio Vieira, João Felix, Ferran Torres, and Rasmus Højlund. So yeah, they've brought in quite a few different players. They've got Raspadori on the bench. Ha! Hello, Hugo. Hugo says, why does my team always miss penalties? Well, let me tell you, Hugo, our teams miss penalties too. Penalties were made a lot harder in the very last patch. Literally, the last patch just seemed to make them a lot harder, in my opinion. And there won't be another patch for this game because it's in the build up to FM25. Some people don't realise that, like, the people on console, Robert might not even know this, but if you have it on Game Pass, because it's free on Xbox Game Pass, and then when the new version comes out, the old version disappears. So not only can you not play it on Game Pass anymore, you actually can't buy it anymore. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. Did you know that, Robert?
No.
You cannot buy the year before. Like, you can't buy FM23 on Xbox. It doesn't exist anymore.
That's a shame because, sometimes for instance, if you're running a bit low on the economy,
Exactly.
you want to play and you buy a cheaper version just to have something to play with.
Unless they've changed it, but I think they literally do it so that on Xbox, or there's probably PlayStation as well, they literally do it so you can only buy the latest version.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hugo said it. Thanks, Hugo. Top man. He said you're absolutely correct. It's the same on PlayStation. Yeah. Which is bonkers. And the reason I think it's upsetting is because on both PlayStation and Xbox, there's achievements, or there's trophies on PlayStation. So it's like, imagine you've got nearly all the trophies except the very last one. You can't play the game anymore, so you can never ever complete the game, which is an absolute awful. And that's what happened to me on Xbox with one version of it. Now, every single year, I get the Xbox version and the PlayStation version and finish those first. I always finish those first so that I've got all the achievements out of the way. By the way, I should put in brackets to that in case anyone thinks I'm mental buying the game multiple times. I do get sent every version for free by the publisher, so I should say that because, well, it's not for free. It's because I stream it on the channel morning, noon, and night. But yeah. I'm 2-0 up, by the way, but I was having a good chat, so I didn't bother mentioning it.
Nah, it's fine. My game is over soon. 3-1 lead. They took the lead and I was a bit nervous, but we have turned it around.
Evening, Carl. Welcome. I don't know if Carl and Hugo were here, but I don't think you guys were. I just got given a 1-year sponsorship by the club managed to secure a 1-year sponsorship deal in America, North America, for 194 million, and that's basically wiped out 90% of my debt because I was 225 million in debt. I mean, it's crazy. I still can't get my head around that actually happening.
That's going to be interesting to see what happens in January. Do you get the money immediately, or
No.
you have to wait?
No. Well, you're not paying attention. It's gone. It's cleared the debt. The debt is gone already. It just
Everything?
went instantly. Yeah, I'm 30 million in debt. 30.
How much were you in debt?
225 million.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to explain
But
to
still
you, Rob. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that can inflict, of course, how much you get in January. Now you're probably going to get more as a result of you only have 30 mil in the red instead of 220.
Possibly.
So but I wasn't paying enough attention.
He was not paying enough
that,
attention. That's what I'm saying. I was 225 million in debt. Now I'm only 30 million in debt.
My point stands.
And I personally don't think that's fair, because Robert has kept his debts lower than me, and all of a sudden his debt is now way higher than mine. Anyway, 2-0 against Inter. They weren't even in it. So keeper made a few saves. Gameplay so far, I am on 39 points and Robert's on 34, so I'm 5 clear. And now, because I beat Inter, Robert is actually 4 clear of Inter, so I kind of done him a little bit of a favour there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone was here for the last session. We had our first head-to-head. I was away at Cremonese and I lost. So it is possible. I can actually lose. After winning 30 games in a row, I lost to Robert. So you can imagine how happy I was with Robert. Okay, Hugo says, quick question. Do you go to the opposition tab before or during the game to mark or trigger press the players against you? No, but I do have my let me show you my tactic. I do have my wingers, or they're both inside forwards, and they are written. Where is it? Here we go. Where is it? That's bizarre. It's not doing it anymore. I did have them down as mark specific position. That is bizarre.
Removed it at some point, yeah.
Wow. Okay, I thought I had that in. Now I've got a question whether I should put it back in or not. I think I will. Oh no, there's no point doing it now. Are we in a game? We're not in a game, are we? Oh no.
No, not now. We're out of the game.
No, it's just come up mark specific player. Ah, there we go. Mark specific position. Dun, dun, dun. Right back. So yeah, my left-sided forward will mark the right back, and my right-sided forward will mark the left back. That's bizarre that I thought I had that, but I have tweaked this formation quite a lot. You asked your assistant to do the markings. Yeah, the problem is that sometimes asking your assistant to do that I find it can steer off of your tactic. So they end up making changes to what your actual tactic is. And my tactic is so unbelievably good that I don't want my assistant anywhere near it.
So what you basically say, you don't trust your assistant.
No, he's an idiot. He's an idiot of the highest order.
Well, do we have Champions League before Christmas? Yeah, one more match, and then the last two in January.
Yeah, I'm just having a little look to see if there are players around. I just remembered I'm so weak at left back. What I like is rapid pace, but good technique. Okay, so there's nobody in the world with those requirements. Jesus, this guy could be good. Let's see if there's a right-sided player. There you go. If Robert was taking notes then, wow, honestly, he'd be twice the manager. I'm a bit disappointed no one's pushed through on my thing. From my academy. Okay, I found one. I finally found a right back who's, it says A+, rating A+, sign as a priority. And they want 48 million for him.
Difficult window. Hate January windows.
It's ridiculous. It is crazy. How can he... This guy can't possibly be worth that amount of money. He hasn't even... Oh, no, he has been playing... To be fair, he's been playing for Empoli for 2 seasons, and he is only 19. So that's probably quite impressive. He's got a minimum release clause. That's why 48 million is way too much. I mean, Empoli can't even have that much money, surely. My scouts have just told me Mbappe is a really good player.
Oh, sounds like Jesus.
Ridiculous. How have my scouts found this one? They found a 16-year-old now. Scouts don't normally find 16-year-olds. Now I have to make a decision of, will we be playing the game long enough for this 16-year-old to ever become actually relevant?
Depends on. I think it's much down to how I perform, because if I'm like 10, 12 points behind every season, I think you will be bored of it. So,
Yeah.
but there are signs I'm gonna challenge you more than I did before. So, I guess we'll play maybe 4 or 5 more. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
You know,
right. There's no point
Ba-
buying a
Bari
16-year-old then. Go on.
Cremonese played Bari in Italy in real life. Oh, I think it was last weekend. I think it was a cup game.
Ah,
And it ended 1-1, and Cremonese won on penalties.
oh, for God's sake.
I just had to mention, because I'm gonna follow Cremonese thoroughly this season. I'm gonna be like a fan.
But how easy is it to follow them?
I haven't researched enough yet.
Oh, okay.
At least I will
actually
follow on live score.
To actually watch the games, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I will at least read the reports after the matches and follow on live score. If it's a free stream, maybe. Now I'm ready for Premier League. I just signed for my Fubo membership. I watch Premier League from Canada.
I've no idea what that is.
That is a Canadian site. I watch with the VPN. Then it costs half the price of what it does in Norway, because I want to pay for it. I don't want to stream illegal or watch illegally. So,
I get it.
But what is great with VPN?
Don't make me feel bad.
I haven't had it before.
I got a stick from a bloke in a pub. No, I didn't get it for a bloke in a pub, but I do only pay 50. I pay £50 a year for all the everything.
Yeah.
All the everything.
Most of the people don't pay.
All the everything.
Don't pay.
Go on.
Yeah, but that's better than not paying at all, because most of the guys are and girls are not paying at all. So yeah, but I'm not gonna go into detail about work, but I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch illegally because of my work. So
yeah, I know.
So, but that what is fine with VPN is for instance, we can watch Netflix from United States, the American one, the British one, instead of the Norwegian one.
I'm sure that's not. I'm sure it's not legal.
It is. I've checked.
Oh.
Here it is. As long as you pay for it.
I'm not sure here. I'm not sure. I think here it's not. But it should be, because it's a global market. It should be, but...
For instance, with Netflix, you get the episodes much earlier on the American and the British one than the Norwegian one.
Oh.
So That's a cool thing. It's not only for football.
Well, I don't
And then
know.
you can,
There is like the actual companies themselves, though. They don't like you doing it. Netflix does not want you to do that, if you know what I mean. Because you could get Netflix India, which is like way cheaper. It's a bit like Spotify. The cheapest Spotify is like India and places like that. But they don't want you to do that, do they? Don't want you to be in England subscribing to India.
yeah, I guess there are different rules and terms and conditions for each platform.
How can they
The
be?
football thing is that's legal. I've checked, at least by the Norwegian rules, so that's good. Then I can watch Michael Owen as a pundit.
Yeah.
Ian Wright. I think it's BBC. They get their broadcast from. Who sends Premier League in England? It's Sky Sports, of course.
Sky.
It's not them.
And BT.
BT. I think it's BT because it's you have like Kelly Dalglish and Ian Wright with that show. You have in a couple of times a week studios with probably BTs. I think I've said it before, but Ian Wright is my favorite pundit. Such a nice guy. Even though he's a former Arsenal player.
He played for West Ham as well, by the way.
Yeah. That's true, he did. Oh, Van Bissaka ready today.
Yeah, I know. It's getting ridiculous.
Todibo yesterday.
It's getting ridiculous.
Man, it's like West Ham is a FM24 team.
I know. It's crazy.
Lopetegui, I'm sure he plays FM when he gets home from work.
I just have trouble believing West Ham. I mean, we'll see how we go against Villa, because Villa haven't been in the greatest form pre-season. So we play them opening day on Saturday. We'll see what happens. If we win, well, I'll be full of the joys of spring.
I think they're going to be strong.
You just have to think, surely it takes a bit longer for the players to learn a new system, new way of playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's a lot of new managers.
Did you watch? Yeah, it is. Did you watch the last game, West Ham game?
Yeah, I wasn't that impressed.
I watched. I think they're playing totally different. Pressing the line is so much higher.
True.
Press so much more.
True.
Than they did before. It's quite exciting
but
to watch.
The problem is, we seemed we did seem open at the back a little bit though. Like they're obviously beating our press at the moment. Sometimes.
But imagine getting a better right back in. Van Bissaka was straight into the team.
True.
He's good defensively, and Todibo partnering Kilman.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will be a good starting 11.
I mean, do you know Wan-Bissaka signed a 7-year deal?
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Yeah. and he's 26. So, in case anyone thinks what's in it for him, 7-year deal when you're 26 that's him set for life.
Okay. Match again.
So, Cremonese are playing Bologna, and I have Frosinone away. And the gap is 5 points, so I'm... oh crap, wrong button. I still had it on my under 20 squad. Yeah. Right. Oh, my team really does start picking itself, to be honest with you. I don't have such a big squad. I've still got one space left on the bench. I think I'll do some personal rotation. All right. I'm thinking of doing another West Ham save in 2 weeks or whatever it is when the window shuts. I can't resist. We've obviously download an updated database so all the player transfers are done. But
yeah,
it'll be good for one season until I win the league immediately. First season, then I'll be like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, but try to win the league with the existing squad and no transfers.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. That's why I like multiplayer, because at least you've got the challenge of the other person or people.
Yeah.
It's much harder. I hope that FM25 is more difficult. But I don't think it will be, do you? I think it might even be more dumbed down.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to expect. It looks like it's gonna be a massive changes. But what does that do to the actual gameplay? I don't know. But I think you're right in many ways. I heard you say this before. You think FM24 it's too easy compared to previous versions?
Yeah. Don't forget, we're going to have women's football in the new version.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool thing.
I wish you could do it. I wish you could take a women's team and then put them in the men's. You could probably do it with an editor. Oh, that'd be interesting. Put a women's team into the non-league pyramid and then see if you can keep getting promoted with only women in the team. That would be awesome against men.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
It probably won't be possible. because it's going to be the same universe, but a different world, isn't it? I mean, it's like the two. Yeah. But you'd think the two do have to cross over a bit. That's going to be difficult for them because they have to cross over because members of staff, like you could be managing a women's team and then come and manage a men's team. That can totally happen. Mm. But the problem they've got is that it hardly ever happens. You see? So it hardly ever happens, which means they've got to somehow program in to make sure it doesn't happen that often. Because you couldn't have, in 10 or 20 years' time, the whole, 25% of football all managed by women.
Yeah.
Because, it won't be realistic.
You know what would have been fun in real life? Very interesting to see. Emma Hayes, or I don't remember Sabrina something, the coach of the English national team.
Yeah.
To see one of them with Chelsea or Arsenal, one of the top teams, men's teams, with a female manager.
Yeah.
To see what they could achieve.
No, it's true. And who's going to who's going to take that chance, That's the problem.
Yeah.
They would have to take... Oh, my God. Hang on. You're going to catch me up. I can't believe I've taken my eye off the ball like this. It's 1-1. With the bottom team, Frosinone. Unbelievable. I've had 26 shots. They've had 1 shot on target. Jesus Christ. Got 5 minutes. I've gone attacking. Oh! 2-1. Flipping out. Jesus Christ, mate.
Like I didn't know that would happen.
Yeah, but that's the 86th minute. Come on, that's cutting it fine. My wife's shouting for the cats.
I think, it was your cat I heard. I heard a cat and I immediately thought it was mine. I think I heard yours.
Well, I've got 2.
Yeah.
All right, let me just say this. 2-1. It finished 2-1. They had 1 shot on target. That's shocking, isn't it? We had 32 shots, 11 on target, and an XG of 3.97. 65% possession and 19 corners. I'm getting a bit fed up with the corners. To me, 19 corners kind of makes me think the corner routine's not working if you had 19 chances and didn't score 1. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I did actually download... I did get one off the internet today. A corner one I was going to try out. Just reminded me. Mm-hmm.
Five-point gap to 3rd place now. Milan is in 3rd place. Inter lost again, I think. Yeah, 2-1 to Parma. Haha.
I missed that. Is that right? Oh yeah, 5 points to Milan now. And I'm 5 points clear. Honestly, if you weren't there, I'd be 10 clear. Go away.
Stop scoring. immediately just before 90 minutes. I want to catch you. I want to be only 2 points behind, or 3 before our head-to-head. It's gonna be a totally different match. We play your play at your place, so.
Yeah, look at this, guys. This is hilarious. Profit loss this month. It's crazy. 190. Oh, here we go. Income this month. Look at this. Income this month, 198 million. Expenditure, 6 million. And that's all of that because of that one sponsorship deal. Crazy. Look at this. Sponsors and other things. And you go down to general, 194 million for 1 year till the 1st of December next year. The next one, my kit sponsor, over 4 years, my kit sponsor's worth 127 million, which is always the biggest one of any club. So that is why I'm dubious. Why one club has paid, one sponsor has paid 194 million just for a year. Like, if I hadn't seen this happen, like if this happened to you and I was watching your stream and it happened to you, I'd think you'd edited the game or cheated or something. You know.
Why is that?
Well, because it's such a huge
We both know it can happen.
Well, I know. It's just weird.
Yeah. Oh, I've broken the attendance record. 29,578.
Yeah.
I did ask the board to expand the stadium again, but I didn't.
Well, could be worse. I asked them to expand mine, and it's going to be smaller.
Yeah.
Well, no, I asked for a new stadium, and the new stadium is going to be smaller than the existing one, which is very annoying. Oh, here's that guy. I've got the buyback clause. Okay, I've got Napoli, but in the Champions League.
Yeah, Red Star, Severna, Svedsta.
Here's a good one. Real Madrid declare interest in Yamal. A deal that could be worth 94 million. Obviously, that's not happening.
All right. Last Champions League game in 2029.
Yeah. Full rotation. Even the full rotation doesn't work. I'd truly treat the Champions League games as an opportunity to rotate the squad.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, really. Sometimes I do get caught out, though. Like, undoubtedly, I would be getting better results if I played my first 11. But I feel like if you put your first 11 in, you end up with the players are too tired.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ideally, I'd like to do the same, but right now my squad is not big enough for that.
Yeah, and yeah, I've won the Champions League as well, so it's not as critical for me as well in that sense.
It's not like it's going bad for you with rotating. I mean, you are right
Yeah.
now. We are first and third in the live table.
Yeah.
So now you're leading. I'm second.
Are you watching on Twitch?
Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying there was more viewers. They've just left though, I think, because it was on 9, but only 4 were on YouTube. So it must have spiked up for a second.
Okay.
Which always makes me think. I always think when people pop on and then pop off, I think, well, what did you want? You knew it as a Football Manager live stream when you kicked on it, because it says in the title Football Manager. I always think, what is it that they want that I'm not giving them? You know.
That's a good question. Some people are just so impatient. They want content. And we give them content. Just give us 2 seconds and you will see content, for God's sake.
Oh, right. But what do they want? What, you have to be like literally singing and dancing right in that moment?
Well, maybe too much.
Huh.
Now lost your voice for 5 to 10 seconds. I guess you said something clever because
No.
but I couldn't hear it.
No, I was just thinking, what? Oh, never mind. It's a silly thing to try and analyse. It could be anything.
Yeah. Often it's very random, I think.
I am absolutely killing Napoli, by the way, which I didn't expect. This is my reserve team. You can see, guys, I've even put Dresler, the teenager, in goal. He hates me, by the way, but I did it anyway. 4-0. They haven't even had a shot on target.
And he tells you that he hates you by going out drinking all the time. He has a disciplinary problem.
Yeah, you just let one in now. 4-1.
Oh, Leverkusen they're beating City and Holland 2-1 right now. Nice.
It's good the football season started, but when you support a Premier League team, you don't really think it starts until the Premier League starts, which is awful, but it's true. Because it's like it started, but it started without you.
Yeah. Is there any team you like more in the championship than the others?
No, I wouldn't say so. I'm really I think I mean, if I was watching the matches, I would probably, if I'm watching a match, I'll always pick a team relatively. But yeah, it's weird. In England, you just support your own team and that's it, really. I mean, you might have a... If I was going to go and watch another
Like a
team,
team you have.
it'd be a non-league team or a lower league team. Maybe like a local team or a team that's someone else. Yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't really care about them. I only have room in my brain to care about one team.
Yeah. I have a soft spot for Blackburn. I think it's due to how well they did in the 90s with players like Shearer and Colin Hendry, Jason Wilcox.
Yeah.
I think it was fun to watch Blackburn. Back in the days, Henning Berg as their centre back.
They killed West Ham one year. They beat us like, I think I'm right in saying it was 7-2. And the only reason that really stuck in my mind is because I watched the game and my girlfriend at the time, who isn't my wife now, this is a long time ago, she just couldn't understand why I was so upset. I was like, we just lost 7-2. I feel like I've been beaten up. It was such a heavy beating. It was ridiculous. I think it's the biggest defeat I've ever seen for West Ham in my whole life. Right, who have you got? I have Parma. I'm playing all the bottom teams. Oh no, they're not bottom.
Udinese.
15th. Are you away? You know, Udinese are actually third bottom.
Yeah, play them away.
The shocking thing is, Frosinone, who nearly got a draw against me, who's top, haven't even won a single game.
Yeah.
That's how bad they are. And that shows you 100% that there is a lot of random factors in this game. And you do need to do a lot of management, because I reacted to that when it went 1-1. I definitely reacted. And maybe if you do nothing, I mean, you'd have to do it'd be hard to do the stats on it, but if I'd have done nothing, would they have got it? Who knows? We'll never know. I mean, all I did was go attacking and click demand more, did a shout from the sideline, demand more. I mean, it's all you can do. You can't do much else. All right, 5 point gap.
Enough.
Hopefully Robert will drop points so I can get a cigar on for the rest of the season.
Oh, now I can see the problem with the thin squad.
There you go.
A couple of guys. But still, I'm still, even though I sound very stubborn, I still think I've done the right thing. I'm down to the bare minimum, and from here I just expand again, with the right players this time. 1 by 1, not 10 by 10, where 1 is good and 9 is shit. I'm a bit harsh to myself, against myself now, but was kind of like that. As long as the guy was on free or on a good loan deal, I was willing to sign a deal. That doesn't bring trophies.
No, big players. Big players who win big matches and score big goals, like Ricky just did there. Scored a great little goal.
Can't you slip up for once?
I nearly did slip
Just
up,
give
mate.
me the chance to be closer.
Mate, I nearly have tonight. I've been really chatty. I've been quite relaxed tonight, chatting away.
Yeah, it's true. I've sensed that.
It's
I like it.
I do. You know, yeah. If you beat me, then you beat me. I've got it in perspective. I wouldn't want you to do it year after year, but you know, I'm not going to let you win one. Obviously. Oh my God, Robert, what are you now? He's 3-0 up here. That was after 10 minutes.
Yeah, 3-0 after 10. It's the guys have calmed, eased down a bit. Was Luka time.
I'm 3-0 up myself, but hey, this is one of those. It is literally who's going to blink first.
$4-0. Oh, Darvish. Apart from Luka, he's my best signing in this save. Firstly, 1 season on loan, then permanent deal, and man, he has been good. Noah Darvish. That's a player to sign after like 4 or 5 seasons.
No, I tend to not sign your players on the whole. It's like they've become dirty to me.
I did sign Luka and Turati.
I had to.
I think you signed Turati
and
before,
I got
you?
rid of Turati though. He was rubbish. He was just not good for me.
He's not. Not in this save, but yeah. It's
I mean, they
stable
vary.
in this save.
I had to sign Luka. Yeah, I had no
Yeah.
option. I like him. He hasn't become your guy in my mind, but some of them become your guy. Some players, like, because I'm so used to seeing them year or season after season that they want to play my own save. There's no way I'm signing him. Not just ones that you like, ones that you talk about and know about, like Naipan. Naipan, I can't sign for any team ever. He just feels like your player.
Naipan?
Yeah,
I haven't had him.
I know.
You had him in Real Madrid.
It's just that
Is
you're
it 'cause
talking
he's
about
Norwegian?
it. Because he's Norwegian.
Oh yeah.
I can't sign any Norwegians. Oh my God, I am killing it. Killing it.
Yeah, me too. 5-0
Same.
right now.
Penalty. I've got a lot of...
Inter and Milan, they're battling out for third place. They beat each other and they sometimes lose. Now it's 7 points, so just you and me, mate.
Yeah.
And you are irritatingly stable.
Oh my God. What a goal. The cross comes over. Bellanova heads it across and Chevy volleyed it in. Ridiculous. Oh my God, he's got another one. How good is that? He's barely scored. Do you know he's only scored 3 all season, and 2 of them were in this game. Xavi Simons. It's been weird. He got a 10 out of 10. He got an assist and 2 goals. Both left foot volleys from outside the box, so he should have got an 11 out of 10 for that performance. 8-0 against Parma. That is one of my best performances. 28. I had 28 shots. Now you know what it's like, shots on target. 28 shots, 20 on target. 20 on target. Yeah. That is a lot on target. Anyway, you don't get any extra points for winning 8-0, but it's good for the goal difference. The goal difference will come into effect if I... See, the annoying thing is, Robert, I think I need to beat you 4-0, at least 4-0. If I beat you 3-0, does that mean you'll win on head-to-head?
Yeah, if we are on equal points, yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to be on equal points, are we?
We'll see. That one draw and those 2 losses. They annoy me. Who am I? I can't complain.
Why?
Why?
Do you think there's something you could have done then?
No. To be honest, I can defend myself for going into that season with that 4-2-2-2 formation. Even though this new one is working very well, I didn't have any reason to change in the preseason. So, I mean, almost winning the league a couple of months earlier. But now, I think with this one, I would have probably beaten Juve and not lost against Empoli. But I can't think like that. But I still do. But what feels a bit good is that I know you play with your own tactic, and I've been playing that 4-2-2 wasn't. There's no a good feeling, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You did break up in the middle of that, but I knew what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a problem with my mic.
I don't know. It's probably because don't forget our chat comes through Discord, so it could be a Discord thing or any sort of connection issue temporarily. Yeah, there's no way of knowing.
I just briefly, I just said that I'm content with doing well with my own tactic instead of someone else's. I've been watching you doing well with your own tactic for so many seasons, and yeah, good feeling to be back with one of my own and do well.
Fernando Torres got sacked as a manager. All right, I've got Hellas Verona away.
Yeah, I have Genoa at home. Finally a home match again.
Are you in the Supercoppa this year? You are, aren't you?
Yeah. That is pretty close, isn't it? Yeah, we play
Yeah. That comes
the
up.
semifinals the 2nd of January.
It's so weird. That is so weird, though. Why do they play one half of it? Is this the one where one half plays at one point and then the other? Is that right?
No, isn't this one the semifinal on a Wednesday, then the final on a Saturday?
Oh,
What you're thinking about is, I think it's the semifinal of the
Coppa Italia. Yeah,
Coppa Italia.
maybe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is the one that's in later in the year, and then literally like 2 or 3 months go by before you play the second leg. I think that is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a bit stronger now because Hugo Pereira is finally back from his long-term injury. Diamondi draws interest from Cremonese. That just come up as a whole news story.
That's just bullshit. I haven't scouted him, and it's because I've scouted him before you signed him. So that's just media bullshit.
I have to say, like I said it before, but some of my young players, because I've given them quite a lot of football this season, I keep putting them on. They're unbelievable now. Like some of them are really kicking on. But after what you said tonight, I'm sort of reluctant to buy really young players, like 16-year-olds, because I'm thinking, unless they're absolute worldies, like there might not be time to get them good enough, if you know what I mean.
Depends on how long we play. I'm open to play. Yeah.
But yeah, well, obviously we'll keep playing forevermore. But yeah, it just depends. If you signed a 16-year-old, you'd need to play for like 5 more seasons. So you at least got a couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Who's Stefan Mitrovic? Who's he? He just scored against me, by the way. I'm 1-0 down.
Maybe Mitrovic's son.
Yeah.
The other Mitrovic.
Son of Mitro. Who retired. For me, anyone that goes to Saudi, you've retired. Like, yeah. I don't give a crap what Cristiano Ronaldo says. He basically retired. For me, that was the end.
I agree.
Everyone who goes there, everyone who went to China. Oh, the weird one is that guy. What's that guy who was at Chelsea, the Brazilian, who went to China? I think he's still playing. He's not even like properly old now. What was his name? Plays in the attacking midfield position. Brazilian. He went from Chelsea to China.
Oh yeah. I don't remember right now.
I can see his face. I can see his face in my head, which is not helpful to anyone. Except mind readers and aliens. In the future, you'll be able to connect a little USB to your head. Black Sheep, you are the man. Dude called Black Sheep comes straight in with Oscar. Exactly, Oscar. And I looked at this like a year or so ago, and the guy, even now, I thought he'd be like 36 or something. I swear he was like early 30s or something, even now. I was like, oh my God, he gave his whole career up to just live in China and be the man in China. Crazy.
What's your score?
Don't worry about that. I'm more impressed with me asking a question and some random dude called Black Sheep came on and answered it. It was awesome. That was the power of the internet in full force.
Yeah.
The collective. We came together and we conquered my lack of brain power.
As a unit.
Yeah. I have to say, your part in that unit, Robert, was fairly weak because you just confirmed that you knew who I was talking about, but didn't actually
I don't
add anything.
Actually wasn't a unit. No, actually, I wasn't in the unit. It was just you and him.
Oh, okay, 3-1. I was still 2-1 in my game, so it was like slightly squeaky bum time. You cannot draw, by the way, guys, in case you're thinking, what is he talking about? In our multiplayer, if you draw, a draw is like a death. It's like, no. 2 points dropped. 2 points dropped. The other guy is on it, dancing on your grave, doing a little jig.
True.
Oscar. Now I've got to Google Oscar, even though I'm streaming. I'm Googling on the internet. Oscar Bob, Norwegian footballer, comes up as the first. How awful.
Yeah.
Jesus, I was right. I nailed it. The guy's only 32 now. Now he's 32. He's still, yeah. He got 3 assists and 1 goal, and they won. Shanghai Port won 7-2. That's ridiculous. Has he been there the whole time? He left Chelsea in 2017. Yep, he's been at Shanghai Port for 7 years.
Where did he play before Chelsea? Was it Valencia?
No, Internacional. He was in Brazil. Internacional.
Yeah.
In Brazil. Went to Chelsea, 131 games, 21 goals. Then he's got the Shanghai Port, 171 games, 55 goals. He has not played for Brazil since 2015. Do you know what he was? He was one of those absolute wonder kids. Do you know he's got 48 Brazilian caps? So he played every game for Brazil. Yeah. He was playing for Brazil before he went to Chelsea, and then he hasn't played for Brazil for all them years. 9 years ago, his last Brazil cap. So it's like, as soon as he went to China, it was literally like retiring, like I said. Let's put the pressure on Robert. Another 5-goal smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 6.
I won by
yourself.
6, so.
Jesus. I was away. I was away.
Yeah, that's better.
Jamie says he's made like 500 million. Is that true? God.
When do we have next match? I'm gonna give my guys a rest.
Oh, I've got a hell of a lot of clauses that are costing me. Ah, a rare gap. 7 days before the next game. Woohoo!
Yeah, not used to that.
No.
Pretty soon we can operate in the market again. I've just set the record 12 games, won in a row. A Cremonese record it is. Nothing else.
Yeah, I know that. Well, Jamie said it's always about you, Kent. Well, I am an individual and we're playing multiplayer against each other. It'd be slightly weird if I favorited Robert ahead of myself. That would be slightly odd thing to do. Because, yeah, it would be like letting him win. So, yeah.
Do you think us two are, of all streamers, multiplayer streamers, do you think we are the most competitive guys?
Well,
It seems like.
and anyone that was there listening to you smash up your office when I beat you, whatever it was, 9-1 that time. Wow.
Was a couple of coffee cups jumping then, yeah. Smashed the table. I lost it on 9-0. Not on 7 or 8, but on 9. It was over.
Yeah.
I was not mentally present the next half an hour.
Hey, Alexander, welcome.
That semi-final over those 2 legs is gonna stand out for me forever. Me being so damned happy, and I was so sure I'm gonna win on aggregate with 5-0 at home.
Yeah.
Or 5-1, was it?
Yeah.
I was just walking straight into the second leg, and I just knew I was gonna win. Man, how wrong I was.
Well, I thought the same, but obviously I didn't set my team up in any different kind of way. It just sort of it was like a snowball rolling down a hill that just got bigger and bigger, and we were both just watching it going, oh my God, this is like watching a car crash in slow motion, because neither of us thought that would happen. And I just got happier and happier, and you didn't. Anyway, let's not go back to that because literally, you were so upset that it wasn't actually fun for me for a minute.
I was blaming SI. I was blaming. No, only person I didn't blame was you.
Yeah, I know.
But I blamed everyone.
No. But when someone's
game,
really
SI.
angry, you do kind of. If someone's really angry, you do sort of. Everyone does it. You kind of sit there really kind of wide-eyed and quiet, just not quite knowing what to do.
I have to watch back that. Oh, on the other hand, I don't want to.
No.
Okay, I have a small amount of money, 2.2 million. Let's bring in 1 or 2 loanies. A problem is a good player often deducts like 3 to 4, 5 million of your budget, even though it's a loan.
Damn. I found this wonder kid. He must be so good. He's demanding so much, which only makes me want him even more, really. I'm finally selling Peugeot because I can't stand it. I just can't be having a guy that really doesn't like me.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds sensible. Could disrupt the harmony in the team.
Yeah. Wow. Some players just want so much money. It's absolutely frightening in this game. Like I just don't think we're ever going to be in the position, either of us, where we can. Oh, your game's postponed.
Oh, I was aware.
Postponed. Why is it postponed? What have you done, Robert?
I'm not sure. I will play in 4 days. You have... Okay. You maybe want to go to the match then.
Doesn't it say on like the fixture list, on your schedule, like if you click on it? Like in your own fixtures, and then like click on the bottom right, it might say, "Oh, waterlogged pitch" or whatever.
Why am I? That was strange because I can't see. Okay. Game is gone. No, Venezia, Cremonese. On the live score when you can watch Right now I can watch your game and
Oh,
see
yeah.
that you lead 1-0. And I'm standing there as well. Venezia against Cremonese 0-0. 6 minutes. What?
It was postponed. It came up with a big P.
I guess it's just doesn't get removed because when I go to my schedule, I don't play Venezia before the 8th. Yeah, but it still looks like I'm 6 minutes in.
That would have been brilliant.
They didn't bother to
I'd have really
They
laughed.
didn't bother to include me on the bus.
I'd have laughed if you lost. Like it said postponed, and then secretly they played it without you, and you lost.
Yeah, bus driver, drive before that manic Norwegian Hilton comes. Oh well, back to the news then. Are there any contracts I can offer?
Don't lose this one. This is the banana skin waiting to happen. Come on, boys. Frustrating. Every time it's one shot. They've had one shot on target. One. In an hour.
Yeah.
Get in. Fundy scores. Thank God for that.
When you concede first, I always think you're gonna score more than them anyways. I don't get too hyped because I know you're gonna win anyway.
Well,
did that sound a bit jealous?
No. I hope that continues. You know, like I don't feel like that. Hang on, I've just totally done the wrong sub. There must be some. I'd almost like to watch the top-down view for some games.
I always use sideline. Don't use directory like you do.
Aye.
I've tried to get used to it, but I always go back to sideline. Like it better. Because I imagine I just see the tactical bits better when I'm a bit higher up.
Yeah.
But for you streaming, I think director is probably the best.
Well, yeah, I want it to be closer so people can see. Otherwise, it's too far. If you're watching on a phone,
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of others. Even though Jamie said I'm thinking of myself.
Jamie's just joking around. Joking around.
I know. It stung a little
That
bit.
sounded weird.
It stung a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Stop being weird just because you haven't got a game.
Okay. Okay, boss.
No, 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 no. Oh my god, it hit the post. Jesus Christ. Just end the match, for God's sake. Okay, now it looks comfortable. That was not comfortable. We just scored at with the last kick of the game. That was 2-1 until the 95th minute. And it looks like a total cakewalk. They had one shot on target. But I'm telling you, they had chances. They had like a couple of chances right at the end. This game is bullshit in a way. I absolutely dominated that game and it was so close to 2-2. Imagine that if I'd had 19 shots and scored 2 and they'd had 2 shots on target and scored 2. And then that would be it. And you wouldn't care. But it's crazy how that can happen.
Yeah, but that we can get annoyed by being FM and things like that, but that's actually one of the realistic parts of the game. You know,
I suppose so.
that small teams can be so outplayed and still win. But when it happens like 5-6 times each season, then it's something wrong with the game.
Yeah. Well,
I think you had a bit like that last season.
yeah, I did have a couple last year, but I don't care now. It's over. I'm 8 points clear.
Yeah.
The pressure drops back to you. We're not even halfway. You do realise how crazy difficult this league is, right? Just for everyone watching. I've played 18 games. I've won 17 out of 18. And yet, if Robert wins his game in hand, he's only 5 behind me. I mean, that's how difficult it is. Oh, did you get any players called up for the African nations?
Yeah, I think. No.
No, me neither. Damn it, I was hoping you would. I was hoping you had 3 world-class Africans that you'd be missing for a whole month.
I had a couple of Africans weather originally, but right now I don't have anyone. Just won Web Manager of the Year.
Who did?
That's why I did.
Ugh. What?
But last year, Bachar from Udinese won. So
What, the FIFA? In the FIFA awards?
no, I think it's no Serie A. Serie A Manager of the Year. AIC. The period goes from January to December.
They've reduced my budget for some unknown reason as well, and I can't increase it. It's quite frightening that my on my minus. Do you remember I said, "Oh, I'm down to like 30." I don't know what it was, 30 something minus. Now it's 44. So I'm still going minus. Like I'm absolutely hemorrhaging money, really horrendously. I really need to stop buying players. I'm really gonna tighten my belt.
Okay, we play Milan in the Super Cup semi-final. We're gonna play in Michigan, so it's in the US now. Oh, American Stadium Stars. I like them.
That's so weird. Ah. They've increased the transfer budget by 1.2 million. That is ridiculous. I'm definitely selling that Dressler, P.O. Dressler. He's going. All the big teams are in for him. Arsenal, PSG, Liverpool.
Yeah. we play again Thursday.
Do we?
You know, we play. Next session is Thursday.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep. You know, the plane was delayed, so I was actually leaving home yesterday, 10 minutes after our sessions usually ends. So I could have been playing, but I didn't know, of course. So I was back in bed, Norwegian time, 2:45 a.m. I was up again 7:10. Went to work.
Did you sleep all right?
So
did you sleep okay?
yes, fell asleep immediately
Oh my
when I
God.
came home, and
Immediately, I would have
I
lied
just
there. I would have been worried. I'd have been thinking, "Oh my God, I haven't got enough time to sleep," and I'd have worried, and I'd have slept even less.
no, I just went to sleep at once, and but I was exhausted coming home from work today. But I just lie down on the couch and slept for 2.5 hours.
Oh my God, you've got no idea how blessed you are. I could never do that. It just wouldn't happen. I would lie there feeling
I'm
very
blessed.
tired and just not
I,
sleep.
yeah, I know, mate. I'm very blessed with my sleeping heart. I know.
Some people just can't. What's your wife like? Could she do that?
It's more up and down with her. So I'm the sleeper in the family. All right.
This is a big game. I definitely would like this to go well.
This means a new El Crapico. If we win each our match, let's do that. Do that for once. Usually I lose and you win those semifinals.
Yeah, how many times have we played in a final? Not many. Can you remember one?
Never, I think.
Never. Yeah.
I can't remember anyone in semifinals. Yeah, but not in the final. Even not in La Liga save.
Did you ever beat me?
This, no. No, I haven't beaten you in semifinals.
I'm 1-0 up, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a cool thing. I bought some stuff from the Nike store. I'm a bit of a Nike fan, guys, because I love my Jordans. Jordan 1 lows, trainers, if you're into trainers. I always wear Jordans. I also wear Dunks, Nike Dunks. Anyway, because it was my birthday last month, I didn't know this until I did an order. I'd kind of missed the email. Nike gave me 25% off voucher. 25. I thought that was decent. That's like they could have given you 5% or 10%. 25%.
Yeah.
So I did a big order. I got some Jordans, you know, like the t-shirts, but not Nike t-shirts, Jordan t-shirts. And they've got the little trainers on them. The logo is the little trainers.
Jordan
Trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that.
I got 4 t-shirts. I've already got one. I bought it when we was in Milan, a black one. And I've got 4 other colours. Because they're normally like £45, which is quite a lot of money. So with the 25%, they were down to £33. So, I mean, it's a bit overkill of me having, I'm going to have like 5 t-shirts the same, but all different colours. But they're such good quality t-shirts. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for this. I have a bit of a thing about the neck on a t-shirt. The necks always end up being baggy on a t-shirt. This one isn't. by the way. This is Salt Rock, which is cheap in England. But yeah, t-shirts can end up being baggy around the neck. Oh my god, this is a mental game. I could be 10 up. I'm not, it's 4-1, but I'm killing him. I've had 13 shots in the first half. Hey Aaron, where have you been, Aaron? We want to know where you've been hiding. Robert's been upset. He said he hasn't been doing well because you weren't here.
Yeah, I was.
Then he remembered that you're my fan and that you don't give a shit about him.
Yeah, it's quiet from the Malones right now, so.
Well, we've got no Malones.
Step up.
We've got Aaron. We've only got Aaron.
I guess Jamie's hearing this, so he will.
Oh, I was watching Disaster of Scottish.
Make a sound.
Oh, that's cool. Who are you watching and who do you actually support?
Okay, mate, we are bound. We're gonna meet in the final. I won. Oh, you're just to halftime. I'm finished.
Oh, Rangers Kiev. Go on, tell us what happened, man. Don't tell me Rangers lost. Dear, oh dear. That's such a big game for them. Oh, they must have done the ways. Got beat 2-0. Did Yarmolenko play? He's a legend at West Ham, by the way. Yarmolenko, we love him. One World Cup and 7 trophies with Fulham with the 4-2-3-1. Not the World Cup with Scotland, surely. It can't be that good. Belgium job. Oh my god. Am I going to cock this up right at the end? It's 4-3. Jesus Christ. Juve absolutely pounded. It's like they didn't start playing until the last 10 minutes. And they had like 4 shots on target in the last 10 minutes. That was frightening. I nearly messed up there, mate. I brought on the kids. I was taking it easy. I was 4-1 up at half time. Yeah. So I literally brought on the kids. Took off my best players. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that's maybe the best for the final. It was a bit close, but you did the right thing.
That was way too close. Did you deserve to win or did you get lucky?
I think I deserved. Yeah. 7-2 on target. I had over 2 in XG. They didn't reach 1. Yeah, was deserved.
Mate, we've got to play. We've got an unscheduled El Crapico coming up. We've got one more game.
And it's our first final. our first final against each other.
Listen to Aaron. Do you think you'll do another Unreal tactic before FM25? Probably silly, but just because how much testing needs to be done. Aaron, just tell him, Robert. Let's not tell him any details. Rob, how many tactics do you think we've got lined up? Be honest. Don't oversell it. But how many have we got lined up, ready to go, would you say?
Just being honest, pretty soon, 5 new.
5 new
All good.
tactics. We've got 5 new tactics on the way, ready to go.
3 of them are finished with testing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, all 5 finish tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
but we had to wait because we had to get a banger, and we have got a banger. We've got the first one we release will probably be the one that's the top of our testing league. It's the highest testing one we've ever had. Got to look after you guys, mate. You guys pay good money to be members here, so I hope James is all right, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys, I haven't seen James Higgs for a couple of days. I'm sure he's all right, but just I know he'd had some heart problems, and he's normally on every time, and he hasn't been on.
All the best, James.
I know, Aaron. I've started messaging Aaron privately on Discord, by the way, Robert. If I'm not talking shit with you, I'm probably talking shit with Aaron. Although Aaron's conversation is normally, have you got any more tactics? What mentality do you think I should use for that tactic? He's fairly tactic. I've never met anyone more tactic focused, but to be fair to him, he does watch me even when he's at work. He's on his work, on like work calls, and he sits watching me while he's doing work. Rob, I would suggest you have a look in the transfer market, because we are in the transfer window, because we haven't got time for another game, but we've got 10 minutes. But I feel like we should play. Yeah. I feel like we'd be better off playing a game and then the Krapico, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. We stop with matches now. I agree. Yeah.
I did play something this afternoon, Aaron, on my other channel. I don't know if you're a member over there, but I played some Forza Motorsport. It was good. Got like 9 viewers at one point. It did quite well. Right. I've got one guy possibly coming in and one guy possibly going out, but I think I'm going to try and get rid of Diamonde just because he's an EU, non-EU.
Yeah.
I think he will go. I've got him up for 40 million, which isn't enough, but it's a starting point. I need to get... There's not many I can afford to sell. Yeah, this Italy foreigner rule is just brutal. I've got to move players on.
Yeah, no, it's annoying.
I've got a couple really that, I mean, unless they're foreign players have got to be starters. What job would you take, France or Netherlands? France. Rob?
Huh?
France or Netherlands?
Oh,
if
what?
you were international.
Oh, that depends, but I usually go with France because they're higher up in the rankings.
Yeah.
The Netherlands is a good.
Yeah.
Which year are you in, and
Yeah, I mean,
what are the circumstances?
Yeah.
If you need, if you feel like you need a bigger
challenge,
I would go with Netherlands.
Okay, Diamondi's going. Atletico Madrid bid 30 million and I pushed it to 35.
Oh, I would gladly sign Diamante for 35 if I had the money.
Yeah, that's my starting point, if you see what I mean. Like, he's definitely going, and 35 is the start. I'm now offering him out for 38. You know my little system.
Yeah.
Which I may not get to do because of the... Man, they just giving me no money. I'm telling you, Rob, right, this is frightening. Absolutely frightening. So, guys, I was 224 million in debt literally 3 months ago. Then I got given 194 million, some weird sponsorship deal, which took me down to something like 30 million in the red. And then I looked a month later and I was already 44 million in the red. And now, here we are in January, and I'm 119 million in the red. Where is the money going? Something really weird has happened there. Transfer expenditure, amount of money paid out to other clubs. Yeah, I've spent 73 million on transfer expenditure this month alone. That's a worry. That is really weird. France, it's 2030. Okay, well, in 2030, they could have different. Netherlands could be better, we don't know. So it's on you. Because obviously Netherlands have got Xavi Simons. We was just thinking about basically Mbappe and those boys. All right, I'm going to save it there. My brain is mush. We're going to stop there. We will be back on Thursday for the multiplayer. And we should have a tactic released this week as well. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we're going to go again Thursday and then Sunday. So you'll see plenty of us this week. Thanks for watching, fellas. Keep your eyes peeled for the tactic.